RKO the Infamous and WO back with another video doing my UFC 143 pay-per-view predictions. Let's do with the main card only. Let's get started with the first matchup of the night. We got Herman versus Clifford Starks, and I see Clifford Starks getting the victory by decision over Herman, and hopefully this is a good matchup. Next matchup we got is Renan versus Scott Jorgensen, and I see Renan actually getting the submission in this matchup. I see probably a second round submission against Scott Jorgensen. And then we got the matchup that I didn't even know that was in this card until last week, Josh Koscheck versus Mike Pearson, and Mike Pearson actually called out Josh Koscheck, so I see Josh Koscheck proving his ground and showing why he is one of the top welterweights in his division. And I see Josh Koscheck going for the knockout, and hopefully he gets a second round knockout in this matchup. That's what I'm calling. And then we got the co-main event of the evening. We got Big Roy Country Nelson versus Fabricio Werdum, and I actually see Werdum getting the victory over Big Country Nelson via submission, because I don't see Werdum knocking out Big Country, but I do see him trying to go for the submission. And honestly, I see like either a first round submission out of Werdum. And then we got the 5-round fight for the welterweight interim welterweight championship, since GSP is out until he said summer to fall. Actually, probably fighting in the fall, because he said he'll be starting training back in June or July. So he said the winner of this is pretty much the current welterweight champion. GSP himself has said the winner of this is the current welterweight champion. So this is for the interim championship. They're not technically the welterweight champion, but in GSP's eyes they are, because he said he will not be defending the title for over a year. And once he starts fighting again. So Nick Diaz versus Carlos Condit, and I see Nick Diaz getting the 3rd round knockout against Carlos Condit, and I see him fighting GSP later this fall. And GSP himself said he wants to fight Nick Diaz, and hopefully that will be just a tremendous fight. But I do see Nick Diaz getting the 3rd round TKO against Carlos Condit, and hopefully that's supposed to be definitely fight of the night for sure. So that is my UFC 143 predictions. Super Bowl weekend. Hopefully it's a great round and great night of fights. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy my pay-per-view predictions for UFC 143.